We're Grungy.
How do we start this game?
How's the aperture? What's another camera word?
Oh boy, oh boy. Welcome back to Lindsay Tries to...
Yeah, what's up, girl?
We're at Lindsay's Island this time. Oh god. We're on Lindsay's place now.
Mm-hmm.
Because we wanted to take a break from my place. I've put a lot of time into it. Not half as much time as you've put into your place, but we're... What? Why is that an offensive thing? Like, your place is more beautiful than mine, is what I'm saying. You dweeb. And yeah, we're here. We're hanging out, and if you next time,
cheers to that, bro.
Cheers. Next time you talk to someone, take a good listen to the tune that plays, the nice the Rickroll that.
The what?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh? Dude. So Lindsay kind of makes the tune of her town, like kind of just whatever song pops into her head at any given moment. And last time, prior to her changing it, it
used to be Despacito.
So every single time she talked to someone,
I go Despacito, pero respira tu cuello despacito.
So stay tuned for our next episode where we do a tutorial on how to write Despacito for your town. Ooh, that's a big...
Oh, I'm holding my... What?
Oh, wow. Nicely done.
Thank you, I'm amazing.
I know, those sell for quite a...
Nothing else ought Raja be doing. Raja.
Wait, is that the joke that it just said? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, whoa. I don't have a peacock butterfly.
That's because you don't have rare flowers. Wait, why did I get on my fishing pole?
Really?
My brain don't work. My brain machine broke.
Oh, well. So... This should be like a test episode to see how well Lindsay's multitasking brain.
For a person with pretty powerful ADHD.
Okay, you know what? It blows my mind though. Like, if Lindsay is text messaging,
I literally cannot speak while I'm writing it. Like, I can't process any
I could
direction at me.
I could be like, "Hey, babe, where do you want to go for lunch?" And she'll just
I'm like,
dead silence, and then probably say something like, "Uh-huh." And I'm like, don't act like you were listening to me. Like,
the worst one I do is when I'm busy doing something and you say I love you, and almost every time I say, okay.
What did I say this morning? Because I was doing the same thing.
I said something really sweet to
you were like, I love you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, and
you
come home to you every day. And
it wasn't quite that dramatic. But it was something along those lines. And I'm like, I love you so much, and you're like, right.
That's so funny. Right, yeah. Okay.
Right, yeah, okay.
Anyways.
Well, there's a fishing tourney coming up. For Saturday, April 11th, so we can't make plans that day. Do you understand me?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Is that the day we're planning on actually hanging out with people?
If I'm able to go to Kyoto during the week this week, like on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday night, then yeah, Saturday works for me.
Look at all my friends.
Hey, who wrote in Japanese, kekkon shio?
Someone.
Here, go to it. Go to it real quick.
It's,
I think it said Clint from Gifu.
I don't think it did.
Someone else is asking you to marry them?
Yeah, I get that a lot, actually.
Actually, yeah, that's the truth.
Ah!
Oof, you are bad at this.
You got it.
Nailed it! That's actually one of the... I remember laughing hysterically the first time I saw the Lego movie. And Will Arnett as Lego Batman.
Yeah.
And he, like, is trying to hit the red button with, like, things that he's throwing at it. And he throws just, like, a ton of stuff at it. And then finally, like, a wrench hits it. And he's like, first try. I used to think that shit was hilarious, dude. Dude, please, can you give me a peacock butterfly? I want one.
You want one?
Yeah, but I don't know if you can give bugs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
I might be able to donate it to your museum.
That would be amazing.
Okay. National Garden Table, mini table. I was gonna put it on my house.
I can't
Doing
believe
some decorating because I've expanded lately.
you have so many bugs on your flowers, like
Yeah.
at any given moment.
Yeah, it's really nice. Doesn't it look pretty?
What is the music playing, babe?
What's that?
You're a crazy bug person.
So this is gonna be a kitchen someday.
It's just like a rice maker and a blender on the ground. It's like, well, this is my kitchen. What do you think?
Oh, and I was gonna eat some apples and then go put stuff in my backyard. So frying pan can just go on the ground in here. I'll go with my stuff eventually.
It just ends up like a fucking trash heap.
It's not trash.
Well, no, it's gonna turn into something amazing.
Oh, I'm gonna put it away. Mini DIY workbench and National Garden. I think the National Garden Table is gonna go outside.
Yeah. You should make a little like backyard nook.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna be so maybe
a
like
nook.
a little nook's cranny.
Oh, and I wanna let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. Get out my customization kits.
What are the customization kits for? Like your phone?
So you know how my furniture's all pink?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my DIY workbench pink. And then I'm gonna put it inside so I can craft inside. So there's my little outside workbench over next to Nook's Cranny.
You know what I was
Wait,
thinking?
I don't want to check my mail. What am I doing?
You know what I was thinking that I think would be really, really cool?
What?
Is if the next Animal Crossing game made it so you could also collect birds.
That would be cool.
Like various types of birds. So since growing up a little bit, like when I was young, I never thought that pink is such a good color on the furniture. I never thought that like birds were the coolest animals, right?
Yeah.
But then I went through a phase of smoking so much pot with Austin.
You did what?
I smoked pot.
Oh my god.
I smoked a bunch of pot with Austin when we were in California, and we would watch just nature documentary after nature documentary, and I realized how amazing birds are. And so like,
Oh my god, I can customize my fishing
oh my
rod.
god, really? I like that. But yeah, so now, oh dude, I love this. Oh my god. But yeah, now I think it'd be so awesome if you could collect birds in this.
That would be awesome.
Like, because you can collect fish and bugs. And that's pretty much it, yeah? Fish and bugs. Which I don't think they're gonna...
And fossils.
And fossils. Fish, bugs, and fossils. Hey, what do you call a fish with no eyes?
There we go. Look at it. It's
Oh, that's so cute.
So cute. I haven't really watered my flowers today, I think.
So get ready for a whole episode of Lindsay watering her 300 flowers.
Doesn't take that long. I can water like 6 at once.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, imagine if you could collect beautiful birds of paradise and stuff, and get a bunch of information on them too. That's the coolest part about this game, is that all of the information that comes along with that you can get from Blathers is all real information about, and these are all real critters. I don't know. There's something so cool about that to me.
Hey babe, do you think it's cool?
Welcome back to episode 11 of Our Relationship is Falling Apart Because of This Game. You're like, well, there's a little truth in every joke. I'm like, I know.
No, there's no truth in that one.
I know. I'm yoking with you.
Better be.
Speaking of yokes, wouldn't it be so cool if there were birds in this game?
What? Oh, eggs. That was a stretch.
That was a little far-fetched. See what I did there? Bird Pokemon. Hey.
Nerd.
Sirfetch'd is one of my favorite Pokemon in Sword and Shield.
Where'd that go?
In your flowers, but I don't think you want to Actually, no, I don't think it can land in your flowers.
It can't.
So it's gone. Sorry. Dude, it was so... The other day, I did the exact same thing, and I went to try and pick up the present, and I ended up picking 4 of my flowers, and I was fucking pissed.
Well, earlier I dug up a flower and then filled in the spot, and a pair appeared. Like that.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'd shaken a pear tree there earlier.
So, you want to give them the lowdown on how you made all these custom rare flowers?
I don't really know a whole lot about how flowers grow in this game, if I'm being totally honest. I just plant, as you can see, an ungodly number of flowers, and eventually pretty ones start popping up. And I just plant flowers near their friends, you know? And plant different colors near each other, and eventually they pop up. I just kind of cleaned mine up, but before there was a lot growing out along the edges here, and I kind of just made it a little more even earlier today. But on that side, you can see on the right, on the right you can see that it's really not even over there.
I just like the idea that you're asked to do a simple task, tell your rights from your lefts, and you just start sweating. You're just yeah, on the shit.
I don't know, man. I don't ever know.
There was actually a period of time in my life, for a couple of years, and I really hope Austin doesn't watch this video because he'll be like, are you saying you know your rights from your lefts now? But there was a period of time, where suddenly I just forgot my rights from my lefts. I just struggled to... I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe if you've ever experienced this. I literally went through this strange period of time in my life.
We've made that an actual thing that we say now, unironically. Like, comment, subscribe if...
Yeah, I know, it's just a reactionary thing. Like, comment, subscribe if you also have this reactionary... Hey, there's a fossil back there, babe. Or, ooh, two! It's a twofer! But yeah, I just, struggled...
Two for Grace.
Two for Grace. My favorite actor, Two for Grace. He was in one of my favorite shows, That '70s Show.
Spooderman.
Yeah, he played Spooderman. in the amazing Spooderman. The best of the Spooderman films. Often underrated. I actually didn't even see them. They looked like such hot fucking garbage that I couldn't. Wait, no.
He
played
the bad guy.
The bad guy in Spooderman 3, Sam Raimi's Spooderman 1 or 3? Because it was Willem Dafoe who played Spooderman bad guy, and James Franco who played Willem Dafoe's son.
And that was 1.
That was 1 and 2. 2 was Alfred Molina playing Doc Ock.
Yeah,
so it must have been 3.
2 was Doc Ock, so it was 3.
So 3. It was Two for Grace. Playing Spooderman's Valen. The main Valen of the Spooderman film. From Sam Raimi.
That's not drop. I always go drop. I hate that drop is the first option. Because I always just
Because
drop
you never
shit.
use drop.
Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. That's how I sound when I eat apples in real life. No, come back. But dragonflies are so hard.
I know. Yeah, I know. They're almost not even worth it. They're not even worth that much money, I don't think. How much are they worth?
I don't know what anything's worth because I sell everything in big bags.
Actually, the only thing that I know what it's worth at this point are the giant water bugs for 2,000 bells a piece, which is amazing.
And most
Ooh, sharpshooter.
Stuff sticks and shit are worth something like 10 bells.
10 bells a piece.
I think.
It ain't even worth it.
It might be 100.
No way. There's no way.
I tried to sell 17. I think they were 100 because I tried to sell 17 clay and it was worth 1,700.
Yeah.
And that's how the math works. Not that I would know.
Dude, I haven't taken a math class since...
That's to reveal how old you are.
1930. No, I haven't taken a math class since my second year of... Oof, there it goes. Since my second year of community college, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took statistics, which to this...
I took stats too!
To this day, I think statistics is easily the most applicable and interesting math class that I ever took.
Yeah.
Every
if I
single
wasn't
time.
so bad at it, then I would have really enjoyed it, but math has just never been my strong suit, and even though statistics is a lot more about, just understanding which formula to use in a certain
and which formula to
situation.
plug into your stat graphing calculator and shit.
Yeah, or just the compute. We did all of ours on a computer program. I know that it shouldn't be as hard as it was for me, but that's just not how my brain works. So
Yeah.
It's really hard for me.
Yeah. For me, it was actually, I did great in stat, but in all my high school math classes, I did very, very poorly.
Yeah.
Except for, oh god, this is bringing me right back to high school. Like, Algebra 1, I did great. Geometry, I did great because I took it in summer school to get ahead. So that was your indicator that I was once a good student in high school. Was like, a lot of people took geometry in summer school because they failed it. And there were a handful of people who took it so they wouldn't have to take it in sophomore year, so they could go straight to Algebra 2 in sophomore year and then take math analysis, which is just pre-calculus, in junior year. I was one of those kids. And I took it... You're so focused on what you're doing in this
I'm
game.
listening.
No, it's okay. I'm just joking with you. Oh, dude, you have 30 cherry blossoms? I gotta give you a DIY recipe.
Yeah.
For the cherry blossom pond.
Would love that.
But yeah, I took it to get ahead, got a great grade, and then Algebra 2 is when like everything went downhill for me in high school. And then I continued to go on to math analysis, which was pre-calculus, and I have no idea why the fuck I did that to myself.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Like, I mean, I fucking hated math. But then, yeah, stats was fun in community college. I also had a great stats teacher. He was, like, a great guy.
My stats teacher in college was a really, really cool person. He was married to the other stats teacher whose class I dropped. I took
stats family.
I took ANOVA statistics originally.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I did really poorly in it.
Well, it probably would have helped if I knew what it was too.
I mean, like, I just math is like one of those things that no matter how much ADD medicine I was on, I just like couldn't pay attention in a math class. It's just not something that like my brain cannot grab onto in any way at all. And during that class, I mean, like, I struggled with it so much. I didn't understand a single thing I ever did. And then, yeah, I know, I can't do both at once, can I?
No, you cannot.
So I was taking that class. I was doing really poorly in it. The second test came around, and it was 4 pages front and back. Which, I mean, like, I went to, like, one of those schools where they're like, we have big tests and everything's really hard. Like, Truman, they like to call themselves the Harvard of the Midwest. That's, like, their thing. So that's where I went, even though it's, like, a state school. It's rated best value in the country. Truman is number 1 in the United States for best value.
I'm making another one of these.
Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, second test rolls around. It's 4 pages front and back. I knew how to do the first question on the first side of the first page. And I flipped through the rest of the 4 pages, and I didn't understand any of it. Literally not one thing.
That sucks.
Not one single thing. I knew how to answer one question on a 4-page test. And I sat there until the end of the period with my test in front of me, not doing any of it. Handed it in, walked out of the classroom, called my mom, and just burst into tears, just unconsolable sobbing. And I went back to my dorm, and I dropped the class, and then I sat, like, literally completely under a blanket on the couch, crying. I was in an on-campus apartment, so there's, like, a front room, a little middle office area, and then a bedroom that I shared with a roommate. My roommate had turtles. She was an awesome person. I was sitting there on the couch, completely under the blanket crying, because I just didn't want to be seen, and I have a roommate, so I was under a blanket. And she came in from the other room, lifted up the corner of the blanket, put a turtle on the couch next to me, and then went back into the bedroom and closed the door. And she texted me and said, if you need anything, let me know.
Oh my god.
And I just sat there with the little turtle crying, petting him. His name was Speedy. I can't do math.
Oh, dude, that is sad. That is sad
And so
stuff.
then I ended up taking another class, non-parametric statistics, and I did okay in that. Got my degree, so.
Yeah.
I really want a cute little tea set for that. That'd be so cute.
I just picked up your bird bath because I wanted to put it over here, but you already have a bird house over there.
Bring the bird bath over there, why not?
Yeah, why not?
There it is. I want to do it. I want to do it.
Do it. Oh, it's so fast, babe. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's so fast. It's gonna be gone soon. You gotta
Oh my god, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, well, there he is. Okay. Oh shit. He's
Get back
he's
here,
so fast.
Get back here. I'll come back. Yay!
I made fun of you relentlessly for not being able to catch this butterfly the other day because
I
you
had other
prioritized
things to do.
poorly. It's a rare butterfly, and you chose a flying
Not
egg.
that rare. I saw one yesterday, and I saw one today, and you caught one yesterday. So suck on that, ya bish. No, I'll miss you.
Sometimes I think to myself, why do I put up with being called a bish as much as I do? Other times, I accept it willingly, but today, I'm wondering, am I really a bish? Am I the bish that she referred?
Oh! She pinched my buttock! Oh my god! I was in the middle of giving a little bit of an ASMR monologue.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we're also an ASMR channel.
We're also...
I haven't talked to anyone yet. Okay, time to be really quiet. I'm gonna go sell some things.
Wait, why are you gonna be... It's like my... Why are you gonna be really quiet? Because you're gonna be focused on the game? Oh.
I just want to hear. I just want to hear.
Shh. Everyone listen up. Never gonna let you go.
Yeah.
Despacito.
You don't know the words?
No, I don't speak Spanish. That's the best I got.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though, I think. Wait, no, copyright, Clint. You're too good. They'll get you for that, dude. They're like, oh, she's clearly doing a cover. Oh, dude, you have 80,000 bells? Could you give me 50 or so thousand of those bells, please? Oh. Have you seen that video of the, it's like one of those classic viral videos of the lady who's stomping grapes and she falls off the stage? It's kind of sad, but kind of funny I mean, you know those videos that are sad, but you can't help but... Whoa! 550,000 bells? Oh my god. How are you gonna pay for that? He's just a... But yeah, anyways, I think my favorite video that is kind of sad to watch because someone appears to be getting kind of hurt is the video... If you haven't seen this video, please search "Do a Pizza." I've showed you this video.
I don't think you have. I already have 230,000, babe. I'm on my way.
Oh, dude, nice. It's a video of a boy who's learning how to ski, and his dad is like taking a GoPro video of him like skiing for the first time, like down a little bunny run, and the kid. You know how, like, in skiing, you put the front of your skis together to, quote-unquote, do a pizza to slow down, right? So this kid starts...
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he starts going down this hill, and he is not doing a pizza to slow down, and he just keeps picking up speed, and the dad, in ever increasingly, like, I guess sincerity in his voice... starts off by saying, do a pizza! And then as you hear the kid flying down this mountain and the dad catching up with him, he's like, do a pizza! It's like the funniest thing. It is so funny. Until the kid falls and you're like, aw. But it's in soft, like powdery snow, the kid didn't really hurt himself that bad. But the kid is just, you hear like this little mousy scream. Like, and it's
That's
so
me every
funny.
time I'm snowboarding. Like, I'm like doing like falling leaf, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like not actually turning to go toe side because going toe side's kind of hard. And at one point you have to be facing straight down the mountain, which causes you to pick up speed. And I, being the scary cat that I am always just like, no thanks, I'm gonna falling leaf.
Yeah.
And then a couple times I've tried and I was just fall on my face. I can go toe side if I'm on like very not steep slope, but like I would never do like a blue.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
I've got a buddy from high school. Devin, if you're watching, I love you, buddy, and I miss you. Come
Me
to
too,
come
man.
to Japan. He's been skiing like for many years, like practically his whole life, and so he does like double black diamond runs or whatever.
That
and
terrifies me.
And he's just like really good at skiing, and he's like, yeah, one of these days I'll have to teach you how to ski, and I'm like, yes,
If people
that sounds great.
You had talked about him like maybe coming here to do it.
Yeah, we wanted him to come this winter,
Go to, like,
but
Nagano?
Nagano in the winter and something. But he's doing he's working.
Too cool for us.
No, he's working to be a park ranger.
Oh, that's cool.
And so he has to do like these various tests and this various schooling involved in being a park ranger, and so he couldn't come this winter. Maybe he'll be able to come soon. I don't know. Definitely not soon because of the baloney. But yeah, he's really good at skiing, and he wants to teach me how to ski. That being said, that's a cool lamp. That being said, I am afraid that like if he were to take me skiing, he'd have to teach me on the bunny runs. He'd be super fucking bored the whole day, and then at a certain point he'd have to be like, yeah, so is it cool if I ditch you and go and do something like more fun than this? Or like, yeah, I mean, if that's necessary, sure. I'll be here making my way down the bunny run several times.
Oh, I don't need it on my house right now. Yeah, I would go down the bunny run with you a million times. I prefer to just stay on the bunny hill the entire time I'm snowboarding if no one tries to stop me.
Me and Austin did that when we were snowboarding the first time we went snowboarding ever. We tried going down the bunny hill without taking any classes at all. Mm-hmm. They had like a little hour-long lesson that you could take. And we tried going down the bunny hill. We were like, we don't need that lesson. Fuck that. We're too good for that. Who needs it? And it took us like 30 minutes. It looks amazing back there. Oop. It took us like 30 minutes to get down the bunny hill because we kept on like running into like the nets that are like the barrier of it. And so we were like, okay, we should take the lesson. We took the lesson and we spent the entire day on the bunny hill because it was, oh my god. It's so, can you pick up, you're like, I can't reach, can't reach with my little spatula hands.
Gotcha!
Ooh, gotcha.
It better watch its mouth.
I like how, like, just totally... How are there this many peacock butterflies in your business? Babe, how much are they worth?
I don't know, let's find out.
These aren't worth it, I thought, because they're common.
I'm gonna put it in a rare green bottle.
I like how much of a kick you get out of these, like, bad puns.
I love them. This game was made for me. No, I don't want that. That's not what I want. An essay set. What do I look like? A high schooler. I know the answer to that. Don't tell me.
What do you look like? You look like the dog of the town. How much is this worth, baby? Wow, 2,500? Babe, please catch me several and give them to me. I need the money more than you. I haven't even built my villagers' houses yet. We're 11 hours into the game. Actually, I'm like 20 plus hours into my game already. And
Oh, I put so many hours into my...
Yeah, I haven't even... fucking started, like, building houses for my villagers. I suck, dude. I'm not good at this game.
You're good at this game.
This game requires it's got such a learning curve and such a high skill level, you know?
When we were talking to my mom and we were trying to get Missouri by Animal Crossing, she's just like, I don't know if I can do it. And we're like, Mom, you can do it.
We're like, hey, did you see that article of the 90-year-old lady who's poured like 300 hours into this game? I'm pretty sure you could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video of the. I think it's the same grandma actually, and she poured like 350 hours into New Leaf, catching every single like bug.
And New Leaf was such a fun game.
Austin, that's the only other Animal Crossing game Austin played was New Leaf. He poured like 20 or so hours into it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. This game seems kind of like the.
Do you guys want to tour my museum?
The museum? So I think one of the cool things about this game and a lot of Switch games that they're making is I think they're going by the philosophy of like, how can we get all of the best parts of all of the past games into the game for the Switch?
Yeah.
Right, so like that's what they did for this. They put like everything and more from all the past games into this, except for the diving.
Yeah, the diving was cool. The diving didn't work. It wasn't a great functionality for that feature, you know? Like, I don't know.
Oh my god, you have so much shit.
Oh, someone's here. Hey man, Kyle. I hate it. I mean, I don't hate the name Kyle. I hate the name Kyle for a villager, specifically. It feels
it feels out of place.
Fitting.
It feels like a normal name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they all have these... Did you donate that fossil?
I donated everything here. Look at all my fossils.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, wait, what was I saying prior to this?
This game, best features,
Oh,
diving.
yeah, no, they did that. I mean, Super Smash. All of the levels, all of the characters, all of the music, and more. Mario Odyssey, like this, like a big open world Mario game, open world Zelda game with, I should do a video on Pterodactyl.
Did you ever play the Pterodactyl game?
No, what's that?
It was a game that we played in theater to practice not breaking. You have to go like this and say, Pterodactyl!
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 Or you can just make a screeching noise to sound like a pterodactyl. and you have to just do it directly in the face of whoever you're sitting next to in the circle, and no one can laugh. And if you laugh or your lips can't cover your teeth anymore, you lose.
I win. Yeah, I don't know. I should do a video. I should do some Zelda videos because like it's my favorite game franchise. I know. I'm waiting for someone. We've got 32 subscribers now. Quick update. 31 or 32. Woo woo! Thanks guys. Hey, actually thank you. Babe, that's a lot. Actually thank you for those who have subscribed. Like I do really appreciate it. Like, I get a few comments here and there of people who are like, how does this channel not have any more subscribers? And I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. We started like 6 months ago, and you'd think you'd have more than 32 people after 6 months, but life is hard in that YouTube grind.
We appreciate those of you who watch. We especially appreciate people who like, comment, and...
subscribe. Comment, and subscribe if you...
People who like is a filler word. People who comment and give us some feedback and chat with us. It makes it feel like we're doing this not just screaming into an endless void, but for a couple people who actually care what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I know that people care about Zelda videos, and I have a lot of thoughts on like Zelda lore and Zelda videos and stuff.
Biggest Zelda nerd I've ever met.
I mean,
100%.
It's the best game franchise, but I am waiting for someone to be like, Zelda's overrated. Which, please don't tell me that. I will explain all the reasons why.
He'll cry.
No,
he'll
he'll
cry if you say that.
Be sassy and explain all the reasons why that's not true. I mean, Zelda 1 is the first... I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. But, yeah, I should do some Zelda videos, like Zelda... Like, I want to do a video on what I'd like... There are a lot of videos like, what I'd like to see in the next Zelda game. In Breath of the Wild 2. And I'm like, Warfloach! Wharf Roach? Loach? Are they Wharf Roaches or
Wharf
Loaches?
Roach.
Oh, got it. Ew, yuck.
Wait, Angela!
Ew, gross. Ew, gross. It makes me want to throw up.
I really like Orcamantis.
Yeah, I always... They blend into the flowers really well, so I always end up fucking it up when I want to catch them. Like, and they're worth a decent amount of money, too. But, ooh, gross. It's a Kakuna! Metapod. Sorry, I get it. I've also gotten a lot more into Pokemon lately, actually, because of Sword and Shield.
Love Pokemon, man.
Actually, not because of Sword and Shield. I got right back into Pokemon again because of...
Oh, look, there's a koi fish down there. Did you see it? Where'd he go?
There he is. Because of Pokemon Let's Go...
Let's Go Pikachu.
Let's Go Pikachu, yeah. I got back into it because of Let's Go
Eevee.
Pikachu. Because I was like... Like, the fact that there are no random encounters in that game really made it so I could play the game the way that I want to. Random encounters interrupt your gameplay. And it's very old-fashioned RPG, you know? Like, they interrupt your gameplay, and I don't think I like them. Like... In Sword and Shield, I was so happy that they didn't bring back random encounters. Like, the most random encounter there is like the exclamation point encounters. And that, you can just avoid them. Mm-hmm. So you can play the game the way you want. If you don't want to catch Pokemon right now, you don't have to catch Pokemon right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so, like, I really want to play 3rd gen because it's your favorite gen.
My favorite gen.
And you've played every Pokemon game. So... I trust you. I believe 4th gen is Hannah's favorite Pokemon game. Pokemon gen. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I really want to play 3rd gen. Because I do really dig Pokemon. Your museum looks amazing. Your museum looks so much better than mine. My fossils are like not even close to complete.
Yeah.
Which is sucky.
I think I want to catch a lot more bugs. My bug part, it looks a little sparse. I don't know where my spider is. Where's my other spider at?
I don't know, but I really don't want to know. Yuck. A Julie beetle. What is that sound?
It's the bagworm dropping out of the tree every time I walk by.
Oh. Gross. A bagworm?
Yeah, a bagworm.
You're a bagworm. She's my little bagworm. Holy shit! Where'd you get the swordfish?
It's not a swordfish.
What is it?
Sturgeon.
Ooh.
It can do sturgery.
Is that the joke that they give you?
Uh-huh.
Do you think they're happy in these small little enclosures? You need a shark, babe.
I know.
Ooh, I like the koi pond.
Me too.
This game is fucking awesome, dude. I love this game.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the next game... Do you want to game capture Link's Awakening?
I'm down.
I'm super down. I'm not finished with it, but like...
There's my stored fish.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I want to game capture a Zelda game because I haven't actually game captured a Zelda game and it's the fucking best. They're just the best. Hey, buddy, I have one of them. What's it called?
Oarfish.
A wharfish?
Oarfish.
Oarfish?
An oarfish, a football fish, and some little eyeball fish.
Oh, he's got a blue face. Am I seeing that wrong?
Barrel eye.
Barrel eye. Kind of sounds like a Pokemon. Kind of leaned into the Pokemon.
Are you thinking about Pokemon right now, babe?
Yeah, is that a problem? You gonna make fun of me for thinking about Pokemon?
Mm-hmm. Just curious.
Because you made fun of me for everything else. It's not true.
I'm an incredibly caring person.
I feel like didn't you comment on one of our videos like, wow, I was really sassy this episode?
Yeah, I said tune in next time when Lindsay gets an attitude check.
Oh my god. Ooh.
I can't contain my sass. Sometimes I am who I am. And I'm a sassy little bitch. And you love me anyway.
It's true, I do love you. In all of your sass and...
I'm the biggest pain in the ass.
debauchery.
Debauchery? Since when?
I was yoking. Wherever there's tomfoolery and joy, I'll be there. Oh, dude.
The film major quotes the Lego Batman movie.
That was from the Halloween episode of Community.
Oh.
Abed's Batman.
That is what he says. Isn't it?
Yeah, you watched that last night.
I don't have a good memory.
I know you don't. That's okay. Your memory is
Garbo.
Whoa! What's he doing?
He's stretching. They do yoga sometimes.
That's not yoga.
Where'd he go? Where'd that go? There you are. Yeah, oh, come here.
Oh, babe, I've got to pee.
Me too.
Oh, man. My bladder's gonna go, dude.
I've had to pee since like the 20-minute mark. Or so. A little before that.
If I went pee right now, you think you could keep the...
Keep the action going?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. I've been waiting for this moment to shine since day one.
Yeah, well, let me know how it goes, guys. Okay, bye.
Welcome back to the Lindsay Show. So what we're gonna do next is sell a couple things. One of the things I've been struggling with in this game is how much to hoard. Like, I don't know if anyone else experiences that, but I'm like the worst hoarder in all video games. Like, I'm a huge fan of Breath of the Wild. I have played that game like 3 times and to completion, gotten all the shrines along the way. And I hoard weapons. Like, if I have like a good weapon, like I don't like to use it. Like, I'll just hoard Lionel weapons. I'll go around and I'll fight all the Lionels and I'll get all these really powerful like swords and shields and bows and arrows and stuff. And then I will use like what are the little lizard guys called? Lysels or something? I hoard, and so I've got a ton of wood in this game, and hardwood, and softwood, and iron. I have about 60 of each in my storage right now, which takes up a lot of space, and storage is limited. But I don't want to get rid of anything, because I'm afraid I'll need it. Do you do that too? Hoard in this game?
Hoard what?
Like, materials? I have like 60 of everything in my storage, and I still have more in my pockets.
So... like I've mentioned before, I'm not actually very good at knowing what to do in this game, so I don't have the luxury of hoarding because I'm like, oh fuck, I need to build like fences and wooden stakes and furniture and shit. Now I need to use all of my wood, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're at a point right now where you're actually using your stuff, but I'm not really building anything, and I haven't like found any cool new recipes lately, so...
So how was the Lindsay show?
It was kind of boring. I talked about how I'm a hoarder in video games. Like, I really like Breath of the Wild, but I'll like go and fight a bunch of Lionels to get good weapons, and then I won't use them because I don't want to waste them.
Oh, dude. In my completionist file of Breath of the Wild,
I go hang them on the walls in my house.
Yeah, I have every unique weapon in the game, so like I've used all the amiibos to get all of the sets of clothes and weapons and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, I should show you my completionist file of... It's not completed, for those of you who are wondering. I have not completed Breath of the Wild to completion, but I've done all the shrines. I've done...
Yeah, I said I played it to completion 3 times. I don't get the fucking Korok seeds.
I have like 350 Korok seeds.
Yeah, that's usually about where I get to, and then I'm like, I'm done.
But everything else is totally complete. But yeah, no, my inventory is completely full. Something that actually bothers me about Breath of the Wild is that you don't actually have a big enough inventory for your clothing, which is not an expandable inventory. That's not a Korok seed inventory thing. Your clothing, you don't have enough inventory spaces for all of the unique clothes for all of the clothes in the game. So you can't actually. There are not enough spaces for all of the clothes from the amiibos. So you have to make choices of like what are you gonna get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to start getting. You know how like in the Gerudo town you have like the jewel like.
Yeah.
Like crowns and what are they, like circlets or something? Yeah, I had to start getting rid of a bunch of those to make room for like all the stuff in my amiibos.
Luckily, like those kinds of things, there's like actual armor sets that do the same thing. You know, like it's like, oh, this one's for like lightning resistance, but you could just have like the full like lightning resistant outfit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I decided to get rid of
Ooh,
those.
I want to play that game really bad right now.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but I really want to keep playing this.
Shall we?
also
We're
really
45
wanna play-
minutes in. Do you want to do? You're going to an island right now. Oh my God! It's a bamboo island. Okay, wait. We're gonna do this next time. Next episode, right? Next episode.
Next episode.
Okay, next episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you want to see some bamboo island shit, dude.
I love you guys so much. I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart.
How much? Babe. My God!